You know. Hello, YouTube, Facebook. It's Brandon Mace back with art, religion, and mental illness. And right now, I'm talking about the dynamic of love and drama, trauma, and poisonous seeds and mental illness. And this is my man, Lil Dookie Duke. Hello. And I'm with my bro Cash Maze and Monetized Minds. And we were talking about the suicide party. So this, the one I want to show, this is the pizza box I'm talking about. So I said I didn't want to forget anybody that was there. Of course, my brother Spoonie J. Mann was there. Of course, my dad Thomas Mays was there. Of course, my mom Cynthia Mays was there. Shouts out to y'all. And I'm going to go deeper in on how much y'all mean to me individually. I'm going to go deeper in. But right now, I want to touch on those who I kind of lightweight, brushed off, didn't recognize them the way they need to be recognized. So I'm going to talk about who else signed this? Dion, cousin Dion. Love you, cuz Dion. I'm sending it from the HB, Damone, David, and Dorian. Shouts out to Damone. Damone, who is now in the NFL, had called me when I was going through my issue in jail and was like, bro, if you need anything, you need a lawyer, you call me. He set me up with his Queen's mom and told me call her because she's a mental health professional. So shouts out to Damone Harris. He's doing big things. One cousin I gotta shout out, Dorian Harris. he's there. I go to this man. He like big cuz now. I go to him for comfort. Shouts out to him. Shouts out to Drake Boski. We got nothing but love for you, B. Shouts out to Lizzie. Keep blessing the world with your beautiful smile. This is what Luke said. Keep your head all the way up. No looking down ever. Mona, cousin Mona. Keep you in prayer. I love you, cuz. Man, live and love life. We love you always, bro. Meech, love you, bro. Charlie, love you, bro. Mom, I love you crazy. Sis, I can't eat the rest of this. Mom. We live for the ones we love and for those who love us. Family. Kevin, love you, bro. You already know. TJ, always hold your head, bro. You have a good heart. Don't let the jacked up world jack you up. Keep your peace. Duncan Kirkwood. Brown Sugar, Dewana thinks I love you, be nasty. Don't let life get you down. Keep your head up so that you don't lose your crown. King Sincerely, Alicia. Keep your head up. Love you, Sherelle. Love you. Keep your head up, Dietrich. I'm here for you. Stay. Man, that's strong. Damn. Man, I was gonna be strong with it, man. Hold on, who I forget?
The big one.
Oh, damn, I forgot the biggest one on here. Oh, my God. Sorry, Mia. The biggest one on here. We love you, Brandon Uncle Joe, because you're amazingly creative and very smart. Mia, you know I love you, girl. And this will keep me alive every night. So when these doctors and when the doctors fail, when religion, and when your pastors tell you you can't go to church, and this is what keeps me alive at night. I look at this. This is me and my brother Spoonie J. Man, Alexander J. Wright. My brother is a damn superhero, man. Like, Man and TJ Main. I don't think man will ever realize how much of an impact he has had on so many lives. And TJ, and Meech, and all these people I just named. I want to go even deeper because I know a lot of real ones. And I'm gonna shout all y'all out. It's about love, so I'm gonna show love, and I'll be trying to be y'all, but a lot of y'all is busy, and I don't fault y'all. I don't believe me. I'm not mad at y'all. I understand. So let's start from HGT. Now y'all know damn well y'all ain't cool with me, but most of y'all are. I want to mention Deacon Rainey, who's passed. Deacon Rainey, the reindeer, meant everything to me. I want to mention Mr. Amos P. Turner, who meant everything to me, who taught me martial arts, who taught me the value of self-defense, self-discipline. I want to shout out Big B, Brandon Small, who always been there, who I can't even be there for him. That's what saddens me. You know, his problems are so large, I can't be there for him. You know, I haven't bought his kids a birthday present. I have not bought my nephews and nieces, Mia, Deuce, Trey. I've given them snacks. I've read them books. I've drawn them pictures. I've been there in the way that I could be, but I have not been there the way that I would have liked to been had my life went the way I wanted to go. Had I became a game art and designer, had I been making 17 plus an hour. You know, I make $33 a month. So when I still give, but when I give, I feel every bit of it. You know? So I want to shout out Lewis Jones, who at one point in college, I had no food and had to go to his house to get some chicken. Shouts out to Philip Johnson. He cooked me some chicken. Shouts out to Brian Clark. He was there. Shouts out to Chris Clark. He was there. Shouts out to Odell Neal. He was there. Shouts out to Gabriel Buchanan, my best friend. Gabriel Buchanan was my best friend. Gabe surpassed all my friends. I can't tell you why, and I have to. Big B probably going to have to punch me in the stomach for that, but shout out again to Big B. Me and Big B will have to spar over that, but Gabe connected with me on a level that no other man has connected with me on, and it's like I haven't talked to him in 4 years, maybe more than that, and that hurts me that they don't reach out. I reached out to him, but he don't reach back out to me. That hurts. That's trauma too. So don't fault those. I know he still has love for me, but if I was to come back and get back in his life, we would be on popping. Shouts out to Z Blood. Shouts out to Taisha Hutchinson. Shouts out to Dominique Overstreet. Shouts out to Netta Jones. Shouts out to Erica Massey. Shouts out to Batman. Shouts out to who else we got? I don't want to forget. Shouts out to Devin Chapman. Devin Chapman is one of the Americans I was talking about who come from a different walk of life. He saved my life. When I went to jail in Pittsburgh, he didn't know where I kept anything. He really didn't know much of anything. He really didn't even know me. I only known the dude because when I went to college, I got arrested within the first year. So he really didn't know my character. I'm from Buffalo, New York. He's from New York, but he's from the ritzy part of New York. I'm from the low down New York. So he goes to when I go to jail and get that one phone call, I call Devin Chapman. I'm like, Devin Chapman, man, I'm in jail, man. So you have to call my parents. He's like, what? Okay, I'll call him. So he calls them, and what I didn't know, which I found out years later, he tells the people in his life, and he told my mom and his parents and the school that I know Brandon is not like this. I know Brandon is not a thug. I know Brandon is not a criminal. I know Brandon didn't start that fire on that bridge. He defended me to white America. So all white America is not racist. So Devin Chapman came from a good spot as far as I can see. Now I don't know, just the fact that he did all that shows me that he had some wisdom. So perhaps he went through something else. Maybe he wasn't coming from that ritzy like I thought he was, because he had the nice clothes, the nice hair, nice long blonde hair, blue or green eyes. He looked like one of the vampire slayers from one of the Castlevania games. And he was just he was just a dope ass white boy. You know, all the girls loved him. So he was the dope ass white boy, man. Shouts out to Devin Chapman, who's now, well, I don't know where he's at now. I haven't talked to him, and I haven't talked to Devin Chapman in 14 years. So last time I heard of him, he was working for Nintendo. Shout out to Devin Chapman. Shout out to Zach PK Thunder. Shout out another cool white boy from Boston. Shout out to Z Blood, Zach Youngblood. One of the possibly the coolest white boys I ever met. Now, Z Blood always been cool. I never had a problem with Z Blood. I just got back in contact with him. Check out his music. Check out his channel on YouTube, Muzak. Z Blood Muzak on YouTube. 99 Beers. What's the other one? Damn Right. Check out Z Blood. Check out Odell Lancaster's channel. He's rapping too. I had so many real ones in my life. That's why I really can't be too much of a victim because I had so many real ones in my life. Who else I want to give glory to? Michael Johnson, Ebony Barham, Pastor Mullen. Even though in the past couple of years, me and Pastor Mullen have been seeing eye to eye, Pastor Mullen was always there for me. He was always a real one. So shout out to Pastor Mullen, and he has no idea the legacy he built. The legacy he built on Holy Ghost Simple, why it had its judgmental flaws. The legacy Pastor Don Mullen built was so strong that all his church members still fellowship. All across the U.S., they still fellowship. They don't even talk to him no more, but they talk to each other still. Shouts out to Beverly Bush, one of my best friends and best cousins. Shouts out to Antoine Lawrence, who I wrestled for 8 hours straight. Who else? And we had that one music session for like 3 hours straight, where I was playing the drums and he was playing the bongos. Shouts out to Eric. Shouts out to Tasha, Tiffany, Tim Sherry, Showtime Sherry, T Moneybags, Teresa Langston, Sean, who held me down when we were going through our morning cinnamon. Shout out to Supreme. We got a lot of family. Damn, man. So many people, man. It's just so much love I had received. And shouts out to the whole Hayes family. The whole Hayes family. Shouts out to them. They helped me the whole way along. Shouts out to the whole Holy Ghost Temple Church. They held me down the whole time along. Shouts out to Minister Patterson. Shouts out to Elder Hempel, who was the first man to teach me how to tie a tie. Damn. Real ones, man. So, the point I'm trying to make is, if you have love in your life, keep that love. Your real friends, man, give them flowers. Give them their flowers where they're living, because they ain't always going to be there. Oh, man, I forgot a new friend. Shouts out to Karima Love Sabor, who is perhaps one of the most unique women I ever met. One time I told her that, she said, "Thanks, I think." One of the most unique creatures I ever met. Damn, I met a lot of good people, man. A lot of good teachers. Jeff Stiers, Ricardo Washington, Gabriel Saborin. Damn. So many teachers, I forgot their names. That's Miss Mays. Mr. Majeski. Shouts out to Toot, one of my first bullies. Shouts out to Toot, George, my first bullies who made a man out of me, who gave me the title Be Nasty. For beating up that boy. Yamel, one of my first bullies. Conrad Thomas, one of my bullies. Rashawn Pennant, one of my bullies. John, one of my bullies. John wasn't, He would just press me every day. I don't know what he was thinking. I think he just wanted to, he was so tough. He had everybody respect. He was, this is what you don't realize about Chris Rock said this about bullies. Chris Rock said, I don't know why I hate bullies. They do half the job of raising kids. And that is the fucking truth. You got the teacher and you got the bully. So the bully is raising your kids. Now, unfortunately, it's traumatic, but if the child can learn from the bully. I got to a point in my life where I always would sit back and analyze and see who was going to be my next bully. Okay, he's smacking that kid around. It's only a matter of time before he comes to try me. So I used to test myself. I used to go home and do 100 push-ups. I used to go home, hit the punching bag, hit the wall. I used to go home, do karate kicks, shadow box, try to get myself strong and still get my ass whooped in school or be too scared to fight back. But I was training. I'm going off so many tangents, man. You can tell I'm manic as ever. For all y'all who bipolar, y'all know I'm manic. You know this is what we do. But I'm just expressing myself, talking to myself, trying to heal myself. Because ain't nobody else going to heal you. That's why, unfortunately, I'm not affiliated with any church because I can't subscribe to the story that somebody's going to put a cape on and save me. And my whole life, it was people and myself saving me. And that's just the truth. Back to an old video I talked about, I know because I've sought God. There's been many times I needed God and there was silence. There is no excuse for that. I don't care what you tell me. There's not no lack of faith or amount of sin that will stop a God that's all love for communicating with his children in the utmost need. I've been in jail 3 times. I've been in the hospital at least 50 times. And there's been so much psychological pain that I sought God out for. And I read the Bible front to back, every book at least twice. And some books, I don't know how many times I read Job and Ecclesiastes, at least 10 times each. Matthew at least 10 times. Matthew, the Gospels at least 10 times each. Revelations at least 5 times. Genesis at least 3 times. I read the whole Bible, so I'm all in it. So when you tell me there's a superhero with a cape going to save me, and I prayed and reached out to the superhero and he doesn't come save me, what am I supposed to believe? Where is the love that you tell me he has for me? So, you gotta love yourself. That's one thing I'm learning. If you don't got any self-confidence, you gotta develop self-confidence. It's another thing I'm learning. I was always a very shy kid. I always had low self-esteem. I never believed in myself and my abilities. So I was a very weak and frail person inside. No matter how big my muscles got. There was a time where I weighed 245 all muscle in college, and I was getting bigger and bigger. And then I lost all my weight and came down to like 180. There was times when I was in martial arts and beating dudes and sparring. There was times where me and Big B was sparring. I slammed Big B, and if you know who Big B is, you know that's a feat because that nigga whoops ass. There's been times where I was a hard rock and showed strength, but there's been times where I've been weak. There's been times where I was smart, and there's been times where I've been stupid. So what I'm trying to say is, take every blessing you have and appreciate it. The people you got in your life, appreciate them. You appreciate you utmost and foremost, appreciate you, because when you can't compete no more, when you lose your status, when you have a health issue, a health emergency, and you fall off and you are not the person you appear to be to so many people no more, and you got just you to look at, you're going to have to say, damn, like, what matters to me? Because all of a sudden religion ain't working no more. All of a sudden, psychotherapy ain't working no more. All of a sudden, my Haldol and Depakote ain't working no more. All of a sudden, the way I was raised, I'm realizing when I raise my child like that, it ain't working. No matter how many times I whoop my kid, he not reacting the way I want him to react. No matter how much I talk to my friends, they not empathizing with me the way I want them to empathize with me. So I go back to the one point I made in my last video. It's just you. And the real God, whoever he is, because I still believe in God. Don't get it twisted. I just don't think any religion on the planet, I don't think any human religion can define God. I don't think any human religion can describe God. I don't think any human theory can make you understand who God is. You even have to be careful with your own experiences because your mind will play tricks on you. There's been plenty of times where I thought God was in my life and was talking to me. But then years later I found out it was just me and that book. So that's my point on religion, art, and mental illness. So I want to leave it off there. Shout out to all my loved ones. If I forgot you and I didn't mention you, it's not because I don't love you. It's probably because we haven't talked in more than 30 years or 10 years or 15 years. But all the ones that meant a lot to me, I mentioned y'all. I try not to forget nobody that loved me, man. And don't fault your loved ones when they isolate themselves because they're going through something. Like it's a reason why they're isolating themselves. So you got family members that don't come out the house or don't go nowhere, or you wonder why they ain't getting with the program or why they haven't worked in 15 years or why they ain't doing nothing productive. They're going through something that you may not understand. And this is what these videos and the channel is all about. It's about me, and they may not understand who they're becoming. Every man, woman, boy, girl is going to go through something that's going to change them forever. For better or for worse. And I can show you vouchers. And I'm going to leave it there. Signing off, B. Mays, Art, Religion, Mental Illness, Part 10.